everyone. Welcome to my little corner where there's no wrong way to play with paper, and we are going to use Cutfiles from my stash again. I say we. I guess technically I am, but I'm glad you're here with me. The goal for this using Cutfiles is, one, I'm inspired by MK. She is an amazing creator and she does 31 days of Cutfiles, which I usually do with her. I usually purchase her Cutfiles and I do it. I just do not have the time. So I will say this, go and check her out. Her Facebook group, her YouTube channel, I'll have it linked below. And it is truly a lot of fun. Some very unique Cutfiles that you will only find. A lot of outdoor, leans towards mixed media fun. And I hope she's doing videos. Last year she did. But I just don't have time. Plus, I'm trying to not purchase things and use what I already have. And one of those things for me is I need to use my Cutfiles that I already have or that have been gifted to me that I have purchased, because I can make them now with the Cricut that my son got me for my birthday, and I do not need to have a place to store them. I'll just print them as I use them. So that leads me to here. In the spirit of trying to use up what I already have, I do have this Cartabella Farmhouse summer line. And you guys, I've played with this. I've had this for a while. It was 2022. So a couple years old, not super, super old, but a couple years old. And this is what I have left of it. I do have a little bit from the sticker sheet. I loved this. Oh, well, I still do love this collection. And I do have a little bit of ephemera that I have in here. And I've used it. I've bought this collection 3 times. I even bought the dies that went with this collection. I mean, I absolutely love the color scheme with the pops of red and blue. So I'm done using it. This is all I have left out of all the collections of it that I bought. And I want to kind of use it up. So today's the day that's happening, at least crossing my fingers and toes. Then I have these 2 beautiful Cutfiles that Captain Michelle gifted me when I first moved to Texas and we got our home, and she was so sweet. She sent me this really cute boot, which I think I'm going to use this one, and she sent me this title, Home Sweet Home. I have some photos of myself in my husband's shop. I think I'm going to use this one with Snapchat filters. Yeah, I look way older than this. And I will, in the comments, own up to it being a Snapchat filter. But I like that photo of myself. Me just being silly with their different photos of filters. They have different little things you can put on there. So I have those. Maybe I'll get both of them on. Maybe I can only get one on. We'll see what happens. So the first thing I'm going to approach this with is I need to back this Cutfile. I'm pretty sure this is the one I'm going to use, and if not, then it'll already be backed for when I do want to use it. So I pulled out some scraps, and I am going to back the boot. I really like this intricate design, and then I thought maybe I would do like the heel, maybe the spur, and this. With that said, I'm thinking I need to color the flowers before I back it, and maybe like do the buckle and this. I'm on the fence about doing this whole thing in a dark brown, but I don't know that I want to do that. I do know I want to do the flowers, so let's start there. One of the ways you can alter a Cutfile is color it. I mean, really, it's pretty simple. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna use my Tri-Blend markers, Spectrum Noir. This one, what color is it? It's Jade Green. Does Jade Green go? Oh yeah, look. I think that'll be really good. I think that'll match that really good. So I'm gonna just color the stems to start with. Now, I could go to the like 100th degree of backing this and do the stems green, but I'm not gonna do that because a lot of times when you see boots, they back in the day when I actually did wear boots, y'all, I did grow up on a ranch, they just have an inlay. It's not really like a whole section. So I'm thinking maybe if I just color it, it'll look like an inlay instead. And when you color, do put it against something that you can tell where you've missed the spots. So if you have a white Cutfile, Don't use a scrap piece of white to cut color on because you're gonna miss spots. I promise you will. Okay. Is that part of the, oh, it is part of the stem. This is a leaf. Okay. I wasn't really sure. So I'm just gonna color it like so. And then I'm gonna back it. Now I'm not gonna torture you, make you sit here and watch me color because I am not good at coloring. But I'll go ahead, I'm gonna color the flowers, I'm gonna color the stems, and we'll see if I color anything else on it before I back it. When I come back, it'll be backed and we'll create a base and we'll finish up this layout. So hang on. Okay, so I have it all, this all back. The only thing I need to do is ink it. So I do want to ink it around the edges. We'll do that. And then I did pull out the title, Country Girl. I was raised in the country, grew up with hundreds of chickens. I grew up with 1,000 head of cattle. Like, now my parents didn't own the land. We basically took care of the farm and the animals in exchange for staying in the farmhouse because that's what my parents could afford. And I have some of the best memories there. Yeah, making jelly from the choke cherry trees and apple trees, picking up pecans when I was a kid, like just amazing, beautiful memories. I think that gets lost today. I think people are afraid to be humble and just live, right? Because while I had a very hard upbringing, I have some of the best memories. My brother and I, we sit and we just laugh and we have just the best time when we all hang out. Okay, so there's my inked edges and there's my boot. Love this cut file. This is amazing. Okay, and then I took this paper here. This is a full sheet of paper that I had. I cut it down. When you have the ink bits come off of your inker, don't wipe them. Make them go away, just in case I'm gonna flip the paper. Okay, so I have this piece of paper here and from Farmhouse Summer Cartabella, and I cut it down just like that. Then I think, like I said, I think I'm just gonna use this one. Now I'm going to have a lot of journaling, so I'm going to leave this space open. I might even print it, I might write it by hand, have not decided. And then I'm gonna have the boot here, if the boot fits. I watched too much Toy Story. Then I'm thinking, where do I want the title? I don't know if I want the title to go like here, or if I want the title to come here and then build a cluster maybe with some of the stickers. That's what I'm thinking. So let me get some more wax paper. I'm never prepared. Back to the good old days when Ginger doesn't know what she's doing. And I'm thinking of trying to use up some of these stickers. So let's try, what would this look like? Just build a cluster if I were to go like this, okay, and build off of that. So some floral elements maybe. I don't know, maybe just that. What kind of, do I want that? Don't I want that? Maybe I should go with the smaller house. There is a smaller house on the sticker sheet. So let's try that. Let's try this smaller one here. Okay. My heart is always going to be country. It's just always going to be that way. That's never, ever going to change. Once you live a country life, you just long for it sometimes. Now, when I was younger, that was not the case. When I was younger, I just wanted to get out of Dodge. Isn't that true about all of us, though, when we're younger? We think the grass is greener on the other side of the tracks, don't we? Okay, so farmhouse, I like this one here. Could I even maybe, I don't know, kind of like that. I'm just layering. I can take it back apart if I want to. There's nothing saying I can't. Now I have this sticker here, and I don't really want this, but I do want this. So what I'm thinking, cluster it up over here and be like a barn in the background. And I like it because I have the barn doors, right? So let's see. maybe I can fit it in here like, no, a little bit more. Like so. Nope. Want it to be a little bit higher than that. Then I could instead put this on this side. Okay, kind of cover that up. I like that. Have the picture stand out. That would go like so. Okay, maybe even up a little bit more. Okay, we'll just move things around. Just like that. I like the farmhouse showing right above the boot there. And this would go right on top of there. Oh, the Y went awry. it tried to escape. Okay, so there's that. Then I could do, what else could we get in here? I don't really know. I like the bench, so maybe we could do the same thing with another sticker and have a bench come up. Okay. In fact, what if I were to switch them? I mean, we can try it. What's the worst that's gonna happen? Boy, I will tell you, Cartabella stickers, they are sticky. That's a good thing though. Okay, so we could go just like so, like it's a bench, okay? And then this one could go behind the truck here. Like that, maybe even lower. Okay. There we go. I like that. Okay. And maybe I can get a few flowers. So let's see here. What flower elements do we have? We have this one and we have this one. We're just gonna start sticking them on the hand. This one, we'll make like a cluster in the back of the truck. Here's one here. Here's another. We do have those others, but let's see if we can't make that be enough. Okay, so pick this back up and let's just make some flowers in here. Some blue, pull in some blue. We got some of this one, then a red. Okay. Okay, by doing that, I feel like I can take this bigger sticker and pull it up just a hair more. I do want to see that barn. I don't know why I'm obsessed with the barn, but right now I am. So we're just gonna go like that, okay? Just play with it, trial and error. I know, I say it till I'm blue in the face, but it really is a lot of fun. It really is an easy way to just relax if you keep that mentality, because I tell myself sometimes, just to have fun, don't stress. It's not a wrong way to do it, just like that. I do like that a lot. Okay, woohoo! Just like so. Now, obviously I'll straighten everything out and have that right on the edge, even though there's a spur on my head. So there's two ways, right? Like I could pull this up here and see if I like that. I kind of do. Go like that and then journal here. And I think that's it. I think I'm gonna leave it like that. The only thing I'm looking at is maybe doing a little word sticker on my photo, and home is our happy place. I kind of like this one here, and I'm thinking I could put it right here, because for me, being at home is my happy place. Like, my husband is 7 years younger than I am, and I know sometimes he wishes I just wanted to go somewhere, and I just don't. I don't enjoy it. Okay, so let me glue it down. I do think maybe I'll ink the edges. You guys, it's just my go-to, and I don't know. I'm to the point where I feel like a layout isn't done if I don't ink it. So let me go. I think I'm gonna try to journal, do that right now, because I think it'll make the layout look different and make it look finished. So give me just a minute, we'll do it all and I'll be right back. All right, you guys, got it all glued down. I did ink the edges. I did my journaling. I did add one sticker to the cluster. Up here, it just says Home Sweet Farmhouse, and I added some red enamel dots. I want to thank Michelle for this beautiful cut file. This layout, it's journal heavy, and it is a very emotional journaling bit. Sometimes when I'm scrapbooking, I know I'm a sap. Sometimes when I'm scrapbooking, things will dawn on me. And I put on here that I was country when country wasn't cool. Or was cool. Like the song, right? Because at one time it was cool to want to stay home. It was cool to be grateful for what you had and not want more. It was cool to just want to hang out with your family and not be on your phone 24/7. And I'm guilty of it too. I'm not saying I'm not. I scrapbook, and it provokes emotion in me because it's from my heart. And my goal is to not only scrapbook memories, but give my kids something long after I am no longer here to help them remember simple things matter and we are blessed. Whether you live in a big farmhouse or a little shack on a hill, you are blessed, and take the time to find those blessings. I think it's easier for me to just stay home and realize how lucky I am every day than to get caught up in the middle of town and the hustle and bustle of city life. I like the city, I do, but I will always, always be a country girl. Yeah, I don't know where that all came from, but to say that I hope you're inspired. Don't be afraid to do a journal heavy layout. Don't be afraid to put your emotions on your layouts, because one day it will mean a lot to those that you love. All right, I will see you for another cut file with that. I'll have it together next time. You'll be blessed, and I'll see you next time. Bye.